Happy Thursday! Hello, Rich. It's nice to see you already here. We were probably a minute late. Let us know if you can hear us all right.
Good evening, friends. Good evening, good evening.
I don't know that we ever really checked our sound on here.
Hello, hello, hello.
No, we have bad sound right now. Hold on.
Hello.
Now let us know if you can hear us. We should sound a little bit better. Happy Thursday. Sean Minahan said loud and clear. So nice to see you all here.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for coming. So what's up? What's new? It's 2022, our first stream of our third year of streaming. Kind of, right? Because
Almost.
2021, the beginning of our third year of streaming.
Yeah, sure.
Well, in March, I guess. Let us know where you're watching from. It's nice to hear kind of where everyone's coming in from. And why don't we just get started and let people settle? Does that sound good?
I'm into it.
We made a little fancy website for you tonight. So instead of putting the PayPal and Venmo here, you can go to ashandericmusic.com/stream. And you could even watch the stream there on our website if you want, or if you're already on our website, hi. Hey, Stafford Springs, what's going on in Whitensville? Nice. So you can come to this website, and if you want an undistracted experience of just watching it straight on our website, you can do that. And then we put all the donation links there too, so. Okay.
I did check out the page. It is cool.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do.
Thank you.
Nice work. All right. So, this is a song called Autumn Hymn. In the cool of the autumn sun, I turn to the howling wind and ask her of her mournful song. Where does her pain begin? She does not pause to answer me with words I can't record, but with a melancholy movement she cuts me to my core. As her lonesome lilting lips, her voice grows clear and crisp, rousing the tops of the towering heights, entranced by her influence, and they sway in perfect unison in empathetic time. I lay amongst their sturdy legs as tears fill up my eyes. And I remember a simpler time, though distant in my mind, a world laid out in black and white with neatly painted lines, where stories tell how the good ones win a just and righteous war. But like a soldier sobered by the fight, I can't believe them anymore. I felt the darkness so complete, shake the ground beneath my feet, and tear into the things I love like a wolf with gnashing teeth. a bush set all ablaze. Is there nothing I can stand upon that will not fall away? Then a voice from above, the haunting hymn of a dove, calling out o'er the whipping wind, breathing deep and listening. And she sings a song for every sadness, and a song for every pain, a song for every brokenness that cannot be explained. And I've gathered them inside my heart like seeds carefully sown. They will grow into a tower of light, a shelter from the storm. They will grow into a tower of light, a shelter from the storm.
Thought I just saw the cat at our feet.
Come on.
I think it was a little bit of a hallucination.
Jeez.
That was weird. Hi everyone. My mom is here. We've got like our anxiety relief crew back here with some new folks, so it's nice to see you all. Hi Mark and Philly. So nice to see you. Yes. We now have a Toyota Prius Prime as well. And today we had to Google how to drive our own car because there's an electric mode, there's a hybrid and electric mode, there's a electric auto, there's an eco mode, and I don't know what's going on right now.
I don't know what's going on either.
We're driving it, I think, very incorrectly at this point, like the most like inefficiently you can.
Sure.
But we're already like 40 miles per gallon, so
That's nice. I like that.
it's going okay.
Right.
But we're overwhelmed. But we're really excited, and that's what I hear, Mark, that they don't, I don't want to just keep saying this and jinx it, but we hear they don't break, so here's hoping.
This is the first car that I've ever had that rates my driving. So at the end of a ride, it gives you a score based on how efficiently you drive.
So we're in a huge competition right now about who is driving more efficiently. Eric's winning. He's like a couple points ahead of me. Yeah, Mark, we were between this and the RAV4. So it's good to hear that the RAV4 doesn't have a CD player. I mean, sad for you. But yeah, we were shocked and very surprised. Our salesman, I don't think, cared about CD players.
No.
So we were sitting there for a full 15 minutes like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it doesn't have a CD player, yada yada. And the salesman never corrected us. Like, he was just like, yeah, whatever,
CDs, they're gone,
CDs. And he just didn't care. And so 10 minutes after I picked up the car from the dealership, I looked down, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a CD player. So yeah, so that's what's going on with us. We have like lots of news, lots of things happening here besides getting a new car, which was really overwhelming on top of everything.
Yeah, it's a big process.
Whew.
So we are officially in debt together for the first time.
Yeah. I had student debt when we got married, but
it was
I don't know.
kind of yours. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah. But Autumn Hymn, the first song that we played, is going to be the first single off of our next album. And it's coming out on February 18th. if you are a Kickstarter person, it got sent to you in an update. So either check your spam folder or you can go right to the Kickstarter page and go to updates. We sent it to y'all. There's a music video made, and we're not going to show that to you early because we want that to be a surprise. So it's coming on March 1st. So put it all on your calendars.
That is exciting.
And if you would, make sure that you're following us on Spotify, because when we changed our band name to Ash and Eric, we lost all of our old followers from The Promise is Hope, and that follower count is kind of a vanity metric, but it sort of tells Spotify that we have fans, and so when we release a new song, it'll take us a little more seriously if we have more followers, and hopefully it'll share it to more people or put us on big playlists. So please follow us on Spotify. If you don't use Spotify, there's tons of other ways that you'll be able to get the music, but we're going to focus on that for a little while. This link right here, you can watch this stream there, you can donate there, and then also there's a link to follow us on Spotify. Really,
ooh, clever.
Tonight this is kind of the best place to be. We'd like for it all to be in one place. Hi Judy, it's nice to see you. Okay, cool. We'll play a song that's not ours. Just for fun. Are we playing this in A?
We're not.
A sharp,
Either
B flat?
B or B flat, whichever you
Let's
like.
go B flat.
It's B flat night.
My voice is not 100% warmed up yet, quite like the Toyota Prius.
True.
Not a full charge. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mississippi Delta was shining like a national guitar, and I've been following that river down the highway through the cradle of the Civil War. Yeah, I'm going to Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to Graceland. Boys and pilgrims and families, yeah, we are going to Graceland. And my traveling companion is 9 years old. He's a child of my first marriage. Oh, and I've a reason to believe that we both will be received in Graceland. She came back to tell me she's gone, as if I didn't know that, as if I didn't know my own baby, as if I didn't notice the way she brushed her hair from her forehead. And she said, losing love is like a window in your heart. 'Cause everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody sees the wind blow. Oh, in Graceland, I'm going to Graceland. With poor boys and pilgrims and families, yeah, we are going to Graceland. And my traveling companions are ghosts in empty sockets. I'm looking at ghosts and empties. Oh, but I've a reason to believe that we all will be received in Graceland. know in your heart. 'Cause everybody sees you're blown apart. Everybody feels the wind blow. Oh, in Graceland, Graceland. Oh yeah, I'm going to Graceland. For reasons I cannot explain, there's some part of me just wants to see Graceland. Now I may be obliged to defend every love and every ending, or maybe there's no obligation now. Or maybe I have a reason to believe that we all will be received in Graceland. Or maybe I have a reason to believe that we all will be received in Graceland. That we all will be received in Graceland. Yeah, we all will be received in Graceland.
Do you have any dreams for 2022?
Well, yes, I do. But I'm drawing a blank right now because it caught me off guard.
Sorry.
It's okay. How about you?
Professionally,
Mhm.
I am hoping, to be honest with you, to grow our Patreon community. With the continued kind of like, you know, we're planning tours finally, which is awesome. But it still feels kind of like touch and go. And so Patreon's really helpful for that unknowingness
Sure.
of the music industry and creates some stability for us. So that's a goal of mine for sure. A, creates stability, but B, also is just I just love having that community. I'm hoping to teach workshops
Oh, that's cool.
once a month. Maybe
kind?
you'll join me once you're done with the album. We'll see. Songwriting and creativity and stuff like that.
Nice.
Yeah. Offer them on Patreon for free
Okay.
and then to other people for not free. And write lots more songs. That's like personal and professional. I've been practicing more, writing more,
This is true. I can attest to that.
trying to get my discipline back together.
Neat.
Yeah. And then personally, been meditating a lot. I want to keep that up. Just find more peace that I've been finding with mindfulness. I think it's been really awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, after hearing you talk, jogged some ideas for me. I creatively this year would love to record maybe another album or two.
Yes.
Not necessarily of our music
I think one more of our music.
this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are no songs written right now, but it's a lofty goal.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yes, after doing this album together and just kind of hearing the results that we're getting with our mixes, I just feel like I'm ready to kind of work with some other folks, you know, so that would be a cool goal for me this year, to do another project outside of Ash and Eric. And then I think personally, I really want to continue to explore my work-life balance, especially around friendships.
Yeah.
And figure out how to be more consistent with just spending time with my friends, you know,
Yeah.
having fun.
Yeah. Same.
So, and then just figure out how to drive this car.
Agreed.
Yeah,
How to just save like so much money
so
on
much
gas.
money on gas. What about you all?
Yeah, let us know.
Do you have any dreams this year for 2022?
Or maybe just like this month. I mean, it's hard to take a full year anymore because just who knows what's happening ever. But we have a big show coming up that we're going to tell you about after we play this song. So you'll have to
Cool.
wait.
I'm into it.
So speaking of cars and it being really cold outside, it was really sad to let go of my old, it wasn't old, but it was a 2008 Jetta. Because A, I love that car. B, it was our touring machine for
It
years.
was.
Well, for all the years of touring, it was our touring machine. And we fell in love in that car.
It's true.
Taking drives and talking and, you know, figuring our relationship out was like very much in that car. I know, I'm sure a lot of you have had the same experience. Like when you're figuring out a new relationship, it's so great to drive because you don't have to sit there and stare at each other. You just kind of like sit in a car and look straight ahead and figure things out.
Yeah.
So 9 years ago this month, we started liking each other
Amazing.
and we admitted it in my old Jetta.
I still
we
remember
just
that
got rid
night
of.
like it was not yesterday, but
Yeah.
not 9 years ago
Not
either.
9 years. So this is a song about that. It's from our very first album, and it's called Where We've Been and Where We're Going.
Wow. I'm going to put this cape on.
Good one.
Thanks.
Read me the letter that you wrote on the 1st of January. If my memory served me, we were out west, thinking of the best way to tell me. And if assumption serves me like it does, I would say that we were wishing for the same thing that year. So play you this song that I wrote on the 29th day of January. If my memory serves me, we were locked up in my car and it was raining. And if assumption serves me like it does, well, I would say that we've been writing on the same page ever since. And if time is just a construct of the mind, a notion someone thought of just to keep the trains in time, then I won't be bogged down by the space from then to now. Oh, dear, close till we arrive. We drive on unplowed roads these days in our second January. Ooh, and as the winter passes like it does, well, I have faith that we'll be moving at the same pace this year. And as assumption serves me like it does, well, I would say that we've been writing on the same page and always will. Yeah, we always will. And if time is just a construct of the mind, an empty promise someone made us just to keep our hearts in line, then I won't be bogged down by the space from then to now. Oh, you close, I will close.
doing those 7 chords tonight.
Tonight I am,
That
yeah.
was the only song that we didn't practice because we were like, we've been playing that song for 8 years.
8 years.
All good. And we always mess up the words to that one. Oops, sorry for the reverb.
One of these days,
One of these days
it
we'll
will,
figure it out.
yeah, it'll solidify. Still working on that one.
Yes. Mark, your daughter sounds very cool. A kayak guide. Oh, yeah, I knew that. She was like an adventure guide, right? On a cruise ship in Antarctica. Oh, is that your goal for this year? Yeah, to get back to traveling. Same. We're booking a tour for May, and we're just crossing all of our fingers and toes. The album is going to come out in early May, and we have a date at Club Passim in Cambridge. We now have a date at the Bowery Electric in New York City. And then we've got dates down south. And so, I mean, I will get 4 more boosters to make this tour happen. I will. I don't care. Yeah, but I think I think we all know, like, in May, things should be maybe okay. I mean,
Yes, we all know that it will be maybe okay.
yeah, exactly. That will be maybe
It's a good way
okay.
to put it.
I think that's how everyone's feeling. It's like, I think things will be kind of okay. Yeah, Passim, I think, is May. It's whatever that Sunday is, the first or the second, like May 8th. So yeah. I'm actually not going to tell you about that big show yet. Let's just play another love song.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. So if anybody else has dreams and goals and loveliness for 2022, put it in the comments. We love that you're here, and we love hearing from you. I know we're online still, but we want to cultivate as much community feeling as we can. So say hi, talk to each other in the comments. And this link is awesome. The stream is there, and the donation buttons are there, and there's some other buttons there that are helpful. So might be harder to comment if you go there, though.
Oh no.
Sorry, I haven't
Can't
figured
think
that
of
out
all
yet.
of it. But it is
Still,
a great place.
This is a nice link.
Great place to be.
Okay. This song is called Shore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our love is the blanket on top of the sheet that gets kicked around all night at our feet. With our pushing and pulling, our giving and taking, a comforter heavy with down. Some nights it's the pillows that cradle our heads, but end up crushed between the wall and the bed. But we wake with the light and we straighten the blankets and fluff out the pillows again. And darling, I'm sure as the morning, sure as the kettle that sings out its warning, I'm sure as an addiction to caffeine. You know I'm sure, as sure as I'll ever be. Our love is a theory tested and tried. The scientists all said the numbers weren't right, and we all believed them. The church even paid them to tell us the earth wasn't round. But darling, I'm sure as the seed that grew in the apple that fell from the tree, yes, I'm sure, as sure as gravity,
as sure as I'll ever be.
Our love is the anchor I often ignore, taking for granted our home by the shore. And you never lifted, so we never drifted to the heart of the storm. Darling, I'm sure as the moon, waxing and waning from July to June. Yes, I'm sure as the tides of the sea. You know I'm sure, as sure as I'll ever be.
Lovely.
Lovely. Oh, Celine, thank you. We love that song too. We're not going to tell you what order that's coming out when the album comes out, but that's all I'll say about that. There's an amazing music video to that song too. Can I pitch Patreon really quickly before we share the exciting news?
Sure. Tell us about Patreon, Ash.
Well, the thing I'm so excited about
Yeah.
is in 2 weeks, I'll be teaching the second of, these workshops that I've been workshopping, trying out. I taught a songwriting workshop last month to a lovely group of folks. And next month, I'll be teaching a creativity workshop about the inner critic. If you're not familiar with the inner critic, it's that little voice in your head saying that you suck all day long. And so just kind of dealing with like how to deal with that. And so the workshop costs $15 to the general public. However, to Patreon family members, it'll be free. And I fully intend to keep creating workshops and keep making them free to patrons only. Because I think my expertise is worth $15 personally.
I think it is, yeah.
And I love teaching, and it's like a way that I can sustain teaching. So Denise said you definitely do not suck. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm teaching this workshop in 2 weeks on a Wednesday, whatever that is, the 23rd, I think. That's probably wrong, but anywho, it'll be free to patrons.
It's on our tour list.
Yes, it's on the tour list. So again, if you're at this link here, ashnericmusic.com/stream, there will be a link to, reserve your spot in the workshop. However, if you join our Patreon page, all these workshops will be free.
It's cool.
And the goal for this year is to write a new song every month. That's my goal.
Good goal.
I'm shooting for that right now. You are mixing the album, so I'm shooting for a new song every month, and I'll be demoing those songs on Patreon only. So as we're writing brand new songs, they're going up on Patreon. So you might get an album worth of brand new material this year. So yeah, join us on Patreon. It's going to be a really fun year over there.
That's cool.
Now, we have news.
We do.
It's kind of weird news because of the way
It's weird.
just things are right now. But
for a band, it's not weird.
for a band, it's great news.
Yeah.
So next Friday, we get to open for Livingston Taylor, who is James Taylor's brother. And he is awesome, and he's got a lot of fans, and he's amazing, and we are like beyond like honored and thrilled, and we can't believe it's happening. And we're playing at Infinity Hall in Norfolk, Connecticut, which also is like our first theater show ever. Our first like theater,
And that's the
I
big
think,
dream.
ever. So it's a huge show for us. Of course, it's like, you know, everything's got to go perfectly over the next week. Like, everyone needs to stay healthy, of course, and get tested 8,000 times. Like, we're all just going to get tested constantly. And if anybody wants to come to the show, it's not required you get tested. It's required that you're vaccinated. But if I can just add, get tested, get boosted, like, let's just have as safe as we can shows. I mean, shows are not perfectly safe right now. I get that fully. But boost up, test up, double mask. I'm wearing N95s to everything from now on. So just, yeah, like, let's make it so safe. And like, and then worst case scenario, I'm hoping this doesn't happen, but if something happens over the next couple weeks, we'll postpone, and I'm sure, you know, we'll be on the future date as long as we can make it work. So, but for right now,
Next Friday.
21st, we get to open for Livingston Taylor at Infinity Music Hall. Yay. So,
We'd love to see some of
Karen,
you there.
that's awesome.
We'd love
Yeah.
to see some of you there if you're in the area.
Totally.
And you want to spend some time with us in Livingston.
So this is a song called Simon Taylor, Denver Cash. And for tonight, we're going to pretend that, or we'll just say that the Taylor in Simon Taylor tonight is Livingston.
We'll give it to him.
We'll give it to him. He's a Taylor for sure. And he's an amazing musician. We have a lot of Livingston Taylor fans here. That's amazing. Judy, I don't know if it's going to be on YouTube, but I will check and I'll figure that out for you for sure. I think it might not be because the tickets are pretty, like, decent price tickets, so I think they're probably not going to put it online, but I will check and sort it out. So thanks for asking.
I do want to give a shout out to Maxine Mann
Yeah,
in my hometown of Millbury.
that's my Millbury dance.
That's the Millbury dance. That's all I have to say about Millbury for now.
Awesome.
Here we go.
First time I heard Graceland, my heart fell on the floor. It stole my breath and it shook me to the core. Now every Friday night I'll play it in another crowded bar. 'Cause I think we all need grace, no matter how drunk we are.
Simon Taylor, Denver Cash, these songs can make me cry.
But no one's really listening in a dive at 10 at night. But it pays okay and it's hard to say no to a little dough. But I'm driving home and I never felt so low. 'Cause some nights you sing for no one in the corner of a bar.
Some nights you sing for hundreds who all know who you are.
It can be hollow as a raindrop. It can thunder, it can fill.
And applause can't even pay a couple bills.
The first time that they cheered for me, my heart went to the sky. I never knew there was a drug that could get me this high.
So I've been working hard for hits of it since I was 13. But no one ever taught me how to win.
Tonight we played in Boston in this legendary place. There's a picture of Joni Mitchell from the 70s backstage. And
We sold out every seat in there and we played sing for hundreds who all know who you are. Man, it can heat you up like whiskey. It goes straight to your head. And applause, it cannot warm your bed. Maybe one day thousands will know all of my songs, and we'll get to play with Livingston and they will all sing along. Or maybe I'll have children and I'll write them lullabies. Either way, I'll do this till I die. Maine to Carolina, through sunny fields and snow, and driving home on Christmas Eve all the way from Buffalo. Oh, if you ask me if I would, I think that I'd do it all the same. 'Cause if you don't know how to give, then you don't know how to gain. And some nights you sing for no one in the corner of a bar. And some nights you sing for hundreds who all know who you are. And I just drove 1,000,000 miles and I wanna go home. 'Cause applause cannot see my soul, no. This applause, it cannot save my soul.
I forgot to mention we will be playing in New Hampshire for that tour.
Nice.
So I know we've got some New Hampshire
Got
fans
some
here.
folks up there, yeah.
Oh my gosh, Jeff Richardson, I didn't even plan that. I didn't even see your comment about New Hampshire and literally looked down and saw it. So
Oh man, that's wild.
that was kismet. Yeah, so we will be doing lots of fun stuff. Get your boosters, people.
Get your boosters ready so we can all hang out.
Yeah, I can't remember what else. I mean, I think that was a lot of the news. We have a single coming on February 18th. Patreon this year is going to be amazing. It's going to be lots and lots and lots of new music, free access to workshops. We're opening for Livingston Taylor next week. We have a tour coming in May. I mean, the ball is rolling again. Everything is being held loosely, but the ball is rolling. So yay.
The album's getting mixed.
Done.
I'm working my way through it.
Yes.
It takes me longer than I think it's going to, but it's getting done.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be worth the effort.
Yeah, for sure.
These songs are really beautiful. I'm excited, and I personally believe that it's gonna be, or that it is our best album yet.
For sure.
And we've done some good stuff.
Yeah.
So
It's really good. The videos are crazy good. The film is going to be amazing. Yeah. So Kickstarter people, we'll start working on some merch creation too. We're not there yet, but keep your eyes peeled. Yes, Cliff. Yes, the show with Livingston Taylor is at Infinity Hall in Norfolk on January 21st. Thank you for putting that in the comments. Appreciate it. Here. Boom. It'll be fun. vaccine mandate, mask mandate. I guess if you're not vaccinated, you can do the testing option. So, okay, we have 2 more songs on our list for sure. But if you have a request, then we...
Let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
We mentioned that our car has a CD player, which we're so grateful for. We also have CDs.
It's true.
So, if you don't have one yet and you'd like to pick up a copy of our second album, which is available on compact disc.
It is. And vinyl record.
And vinyl record. You could head to that link there and find your way into the shop.
I can never do this nicely.
Well, it's the glare.
It's the glare.
It's the glare.
This is Every Seed Must Die. It was made in 2018, which now is ancient, but here it is. And we're going to play the song Every Seed Must Die. And then you let us know if there's another song you'd like to hear. Thank you for your donations. You can donate at this link. You can also watch us at that link. So if you want to go to the link and you're worried about losing us here on YouTube, just go and you can actually watch us there. 25% of the donations tonight are going to the Worcester County Food Bank. So thank you for helping us and for helping them. We used to say you're helping us put gas in our car, but that's less true now with the hybrid.
You're helping us charge our car.
Now you're helping us get out of debt, hopefully, in the next... Okay.
Oh, enough about that.
Whew.
This is Every Seed Must Die. And to your note about it being an ancient record, some of my favorite records are ancient, so...
There's this David Ramirez album that I think came out in like 2015, and I listened to it for the 1,000th time today.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. Like, I just really like...
Just can't get enough.
Yeah,
So
it'll feel new if you don't have it yet.
True.
You know? I'm going to take a sip of water. You start
Go
us
for it.
off.
I'll kick this off. It's all fading fast. This world that I see, it won't last. And it feels like the tighter I hold on, well, the quicker it all slips away. And time knows no mercy. It slows down for nobody. The clockwork ticks steadily forward, a lifeless machinery. Seems like every seed must die, fall to the earth for a while. It's hard to lose, and it hurts to let go, but every seed must die for new life to grow. And I have a cousin, he said, wow, he was praying. Every color burst to life around him in a shimmering dance. Then he looked me in the eye, said, I'm no longer afraid to die, for the love that we share here together, it will never pass away. Yes, and every seed must die, fall to the earth for a while. It's hard to lose, and it hurts to let go, and my heart beats that it's true. My eyes perceive just a partial view.
though the beauty seems to flee, it's a signpost for what I will one day see. Yes, and every seed must die, just fall to the earth for a while. It's hard to lose and it hurts to let go, but every seed must die for new life to grow, for new life to grow.
Thanks, Franz. Oh, Maxine, you were at that concert in Millbury. That's so nice.
That was a great night.
That was a really
I had a lot of fun that night.
Yeah, that was a really fun show. Well, there are no song requests in the comments, so we're gonna do what we want then, suckers. I'm teaching a workshop at the end of January about the inner critic. There's a bunch of people that live in your head. I don't know if you knew this, but there is usually somebody who is a critic in your head. And mine is very subtle. That might be true for some of you, or less true for some of you. I think Eric's is less subtle, and mine is very sinister because I hardly notice it, but it's kind of dictating most every move I make. Saying, you sure about that?
You sure that's the right move?
Yeah. So I'm teaching a workshop about that and also having just time for discussing it. And, you know, I'm a very open teacher. So when I'm teaching, I'm also asking tons of questions and just letting the conversation flow how it might. So if you go to this link and then there's a button that says come to one of our shows or a workshop. The workshop is free for patrons, so if you become a member of our Patreon family, you'll get access to that workshop and tons of other awesome stuff, like new songs every month this year, and free workshops, and we do a vlog every month where we walk around the neighborhood and we just tell you what's going on with our lives. So Patreon is a ton of fun. That workshop will be a ton of fun. It's $15 if you're not a patron. So it'd be very worth it to become a patron for $2 a month and then come to workshops for free every single month. But the point I was trying to make was we'll talk about the inner critic at the workshop, but there's also a person in all of our heads called the inner child. I know some of you have mentioned to me that you've talked to therapists and other people about the inner child. And the inner child, I think, is the source of a lot of our creativity and the fun that we have. And most of us, or a lot of us, I think, have shushed the inner child for most of our lives. And I originally wrote this song, this next song, from the perspective of a parent loving a child, but I encourage you to wonder and listen to the song and wonder how it would feel to say the words of the song to your own inner little kiddo. So if you close your eyes and imagine yourself as a little kid, and just let the song be sung to that little kid. I just wonder how it would make you feel. This is Lullaby.
Am I playing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my guitar down.
Okay.
Ooh, sorry. And yes. Dale, thank you. Thank you everyone for your donations. 25% will go toward the Worcester County Food Bank, so we really appreciate your generosity. The other 75 just helps us keep on keeping on, helps us keep making music, and just support the creation of this concert and the creation of everything we do. So thank you so much for that. Here's a lullaby. My flower, my daisy, I am well pleased, not with what you have done or what you will achieve, but the soul in those bones. It was formed by the one who gave you the stars and gave you the sun. And if I am for you, tell me, who can be against you? Who could ever test you or threaten your life? In all the sky above you and all the earth below you, no one will ever know you quite like I do. My son, whom I love, I am well pleased with the person you are and the person you will be. I messed up the lyrics at some point. Can we start over?
Sure. Is it the swing?
It might be.
Might be the swing. Sorry.
To my inner critic right now, I say no biggie. And to my inner child right now, I say, great, just sing it again. Here we go.
Cool. I like it.
My flower, my daisy, I am well pleased with the person you are and the person you'll be. I don't have it tonight. I have no idea what these lyrics are. Oh well.
Oh, wow.
Let's do the last verse. We know that one. My beacon of hope, you are the joy in my life. You're the sunshine of spring. You are the blue in our eyes. You're the white dove that's come at the end of all this rain. You are the colors of the rainbow and the passing of our pain. I said that I would come, I told you it'd be done, and it's not in my nature to break a promise. You waited for me, and now you will see this glorious day that is upon us. So for now, close your eyes and I will hold you through the night, darling child of mine. Sorry, friends. Someone said that was their favorite song and I totally butchered it, but it's on our album, Every Seed Must Die, so if you'd like to hear it perfectly sung, go check that out. We're so focused on the new music right now that those older songs are like...
It's okay, bud.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, friends, I can't believe it, but we did like an exact hour, which we almost never do. We always go over, go under or something. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight.
It was great to be with you again. We appreciate it. We're thinking about doing these
Maybe monthly. Yeah.
So we hope that the rest of your January is warm, that you're safe, that you find yourselves filled with love and hope for this new year. And if we don't see you out at a show, then we'll see you next month.
Yeah. Or on Patreon or at a workshop or at something online that we're doing.
That's right.
This link, ashnericmusic.com, I can't get my hands right, /stream, has all of the things that we talked about tonight. So you can rewatch the concert if you want from the beginning. Once I hit end, in a couple minutes it'll go and it'll go back to the beginning and you can watch the whole thing. And Spotify follow is there, which would be so helpful as we start releasing singles. The more followers we have, the more likely it is that Spotify will put our music on big playlists and share it with tons of people. So please follow us on Spotify. There are links to the shows and to the workshops and to our mailing list and to Patreon. And the donation links are there too. And 25% tonight will go to Worcester County Food Bank. So thank you for your generosity. And we'll see you next time, for sure.
Next time, yeah.
Cliff got a ticket to Infinity Hall. We'll see you next week. God willing, please. I hope everything goes to plan, but it'll be so nice to see you there.
Yeah, it will.
All right.
All right. We love you all. Peace.
Peace.
And a good night.